Hello, hello, everybody. I'm Michelle Sandler with Searchie Success and Shell Creative, and I am so thrilled to have Franklyn today, a client, but also someone who I consider to be becoming a friend. And I'm thrilled that today we get to show. A lot of you out there have been asking to see what we're going to be showing you today. So I'm so excited to have Tree along. So just stay tuned. So for what we're getting ready to show you, I'm going to have you on the edge of your seat. That's what I'm doing right now. Tree is a coach and an author, and she is the founder of Impact Awakening Academy. And so before we go any further, just tell us a little bit about who you are, who you serve, and what you do, Franklyn, so everybody can know about you.
Yay. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me, Michelle. I'm so happy to be here. So I'm Tree Franklyn, and I help overwhelmed, sensitive, and empathic women mainly. I do have some men in my courses and as a coach, but mainly women who are empathic and highly sensitive. I help them to manage their energy, internal energy, and overwhelming emotions, and to become strong and resilient and find that power within themselves. Mm-hmm. And I have the Empathic Awakening Academy, which is brand new, and I'm just starting. Before, I used to sell just sort of one-off courses, and I enlisted Michelle's help to help me put it all together in one massive hub so that I can sell basically all or nothing, basically all of my courses for one price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome, awesome. But you have a membership too, so that's one thing we're going to talk about. But you also have a membership in addition to the one big massive Searchie hub, right?
Yes. So I just started my membership. It's on a beta program right now. So I have a few founding members. They're paying less than what a regular member would be paying, because they're sort of helping me make it better and tweak things here and there in exchange for the lower price.
Yeah, right.
So I have the membership, and eventually my signature course, the Empathic Awakening course, will be the lead-in to the membership. Like they have to buy the course before they get into the membership, because the membership, I want people to have a certain level of knowledge of what I do and the techniques that I teach, so that we're not starting off with like basic beginners who don't really understand emotional energy and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you find out about Searchie and come into the Searchie world?
Yeah, so I'm a member of Stu McLaren's tribe, which teaches you how to start memberships. And I had heard, rumblings about a program or a software that was starting called Searchie, that you can search through your videos, not just the transcript, but you can search through the audio in the video of the people talking. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so great for my calls and my courses. So then people can not necessarily just find the transcript, but they want to find the part in the video where I'm talking about it. And so I signed up for that. And then Searchie just expanded and created a whole other thing around just the being able to search your audio and your video.
Yeah.
And it's been a game changer.
Hubs, it just opened up a whole new world, I felt like.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a total game changer. I was doing Teachable. I had my courses on Teachable. I had them on just my WordPress site. And then I had my videos on Wistia. And so now I have everything on hubs, and it really only takes like 5 minutes to create one hub for my course. As long as I have all the content and everything ready to upload, it really takes like 5 minutes to put everything up and you're done.
Right. Great. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look at what you got going on. Share your screen with us. Okay. And so what I had everybody on bated breath is that, as you mentioned, Tree has quite a number of courses, and then she's got one central hub where all of the courses live. So she's selling access to this one hub, and then now all the courses that she used to sort of sell individually are now going to be wrapped up into this one big hub. And a bunch of you have been asking, how in the heck do I do this? So today you get to see how this can happen. Yes, actually there's 2 ways to make it happen, as Tree learned when we start working together, but we're gonna show it. Hopefully we might have time to show the both different ways. So we're gonna walk through that and see how it's all done.
Okay.
We have time, Tree, if you want to show, we can show both ways if you want.
Okay, cool. And just tell me as we go through, just tell me if I'm going too fast or too slow. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, so just so you guys can see, this is my hubs page, right? And this is a course. This is one course that I have. This is another course that I have. This is a membership. These are all separate courses. So what I wanted and asked Michelle to help me with was to put everything in one place. So then we created the Empathic Awakening Academy Hub, which includes this course and all the other ones up above it.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to the main hub, which is the Academy. And do you want to show the inside stuff, or do you want me to just do the preview?
You can show people what it's like.
The preview?
Yeah.
Okay. I know, by the way, I'm queen of tabs, right? So
I am the same way. I am the same way. It drives my family crazy. They're like, Mom, could you have any more tabs open? I'm like, I know. Right. I think it's a creative, brilliant mind personally, but it's just me.
I know, I go back and forth. Oh wait, I opened the wrong one. So this one I opened was the course. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Sure.
Empathic Awakening Academy. Is that right? Oh yeah, there we go. Yay. Okay, cool. I don't know how I even got that other one. Okay, so when you go to my Empathic Awakening Academy, which is basically a hub of all of my courses, you saw this course down there in the hub, you saw this course in a hub. Oh, I think you saw this course in a hub. So you sign on. Eventually, I'm going to put a welcome video right here, just so that they can, help them navigate, so they know what to do. But you have the logo, which will always take you to this home page. So we'll just click on one of them, and you can see what they look like. So these are the 4 courses that I have listed now. On the very bottom, after, they can go through all those courses, but on the bottom, I pitch my membership, which is an extra added fee, not part of the Academy fee. So they would go here, they would click I'm ready, and then they would go to a page that talks about the membership, basically a sales page where they can sign up and they can get really like coaching, live coaching from me, just stuff that I can't offer just in the courses, but they can get ongoing monthly coaching from me and community, etc. So we'll take you to one of these courses. Let's go this one. So let's say they want to start here. So now they are on a page that shows them everything about this course. So I have a welcome video for every single course. I have the description up here so that they know where they are and what course they're taking. I always have a welcome video that they need to watch. I always have this on every single page pretty much, because a lot of people like to skip the welcome video, because I do that all the time when I'm taking a course, because usually it's just like, hey, welcome to the course. Congratulations, you made the right move, blah, blah, blah. And then it's really like just chit chat. And I'm like, I just want to get to the lessons. Right. So on my videos, they actually lay out the structure of the Searchie Hub. So I don't want people to skip it.
Yeah.
So I always have this redundancy so they can see, oh, I really should go back and watch it. And then they can go to the modules below. They can start module 1 lessons, click on that, click on each video, and then they can be taken back to the Sacred Freedom Healing course that they're on. They can do module 2, etc. So when they want to go back home, they would just go back here. And they're back in the hub. And this is actually the hub that shows the pages instead of separate hubs. Right? Yeah. So this is just one hub. So when they clicked on that, they stayed within this Empathic Awakening hub.
Yeah. The other thing that we did too is we put at the bottom of each course, like we did put a back home button at the end too, so that if people would make it to the bottom of the hub, there's a back home button too there. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So if they get to the bottom, they have to scroll all the way back up to the top. They can just go straight back there too. Either way. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that helps because sometimes I think like, so this one is 7 modules. It's going to be a really, really long page.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to do a lot of scrolling to get all the way back to the top.
Yeah.
So it's nice if they can just click that button on the bottom and go back home and then find another course they want to take.
Yeah. So again, so this is pages. So with this particular model, just to clarify for everybody, you're staying all within this one hub. And basically what we've done is we've created each course leads to another page with details about each of those courses. So, so it's staying all within this one little hub. Now we're going to, now Tree's going to show you another way to do it,
which is a hub leading out to a bunch of different hubs, right?
Yep.
Is it this one?
The second one.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. It says new. The second one, yeah, there.
So this is basically the same Empathic Awakening Academy. We have the same exact design, but this one, we wanted to try it 2 different ways.
Yeah.
This is the one, this is that takes you to a bunch of different hubs, all the individual hubs that I showed earlier. So here it's the same exact thing, right?
It looks exactly the same, like a user wouldn't know any different.
Right.
Yeah, so it looks exactly the same, but when you click on start course here, what you're doing is you're actually leaving that hub and you're going to another hub. This is actually the Sacred Freedom Healing Hub that Tree actually created the first time when she created this course. She created a Sacred Freedom Healing course. And so it's actually, the user is actually leaving that and going to that hub.
And the question people always ask me is, do they have to log in again? I mean, if they're not an incognito tab, then it should read their cookies. Like for this, I didn't have to re-log in. It should read your cookies and log you in automatically because you basically have one Searchie account.
Yep. Right.
So whichever hub you go to, it's going
right.
to recognize.
Right. Yep. It's seamless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will notice one thing that is missing is that home icon, that logo right there.
Yeah.
They don't know that. Michelle and I know that because she created this. We created this together, but that home logo is gone. And so this button comes into play very importantly here.
Yeah,
now,
and we also put it in the menu too, so that they could get to it up at the top in the round menu too, so they could get to it there and go back to Empathic Awakening Academy there. So
right.
Yep.
Awesome. And then this just goes to
yeah, just like your email there. But so the benefit Tree and I were talking about, I mean, there's pros and cons, right?
Yeah, I was thinking because one of my courses, the one that has 7 modules that I mentioned earlier, that one I'm mid-course, like I'm only on module 3. And so every week I do another module because it's a live launch right now. And so I'm, this week I'm going to be putting module 4, but I realized that if I put module 4 in my hub, I'm now going to have to also put module 4 in the hub that had the pages. So I have to do double work, which I didn't think about before, but now that I have to do it, I'm like, oh crap, I do have to put it in 2 different places now. So the benefit of having it this way with one hub pointing to separate different hubs is that you can just change the hub and you're done.
Yeah. So pros and cons. The other pro to doing it this way is that if at any time you do decide to go back to selling your hubs individually, it makes it easy to be able to do that, because then you could just sell them one off. So that is one of the reasons why people do it this way as well, because it doesn't tie you down to then having to go back and pull that material out. It's already there, and you can just, pop in your Stripe and, pop in your Stripe payment there, and bam, it's done. You can just, sell that hub one off. It makes it really easy to do that again. So people like not being tethered to that and having that freedom to be able to do that. So
yeah, and it actually even opens up ideas, like if you're thinking about marketing in the future, instead of selling your entire, because eventually my Empathic Awakening Academy is going to be one price annually, and they get access to all the courses. But if you want to do a one-off launch, let's say, oh, you can get a glimpse of one of the courses in this, then you can just send them a link to that hub, and they can just buy that particular course for, I don't know, $50 or something.
right.
And then they get a glimpse of your teaching style and who you are. And then they're like, oh, I love this. Now I want to join the academy. So
Yes, right.
I can see where having them as separate hubs can be really helpful in the future for marketing too.
Right. Okay, so what advice do you have for somebody who's new to Searchie?
Oh gosh, well, there's so many videos that the Searchie team have created. I would definitely just start. You can just, before when we started, I think with Searchie, there weren't that many videos. So we sort of had to flail around and figure things out on our own. And it was actually not that hard, but I would highly recommend in the Searchie, you can have somebody help you, walk you through it, or you do it for you if you just don't want to deal with it. It is really simple once you learn how to do it yourself, but you'll probably need something to help you, so you don't waste a lot of time just trying to figure things out on your own. But I definitely recommend those how-to videos that they have in the beginning. And I think they even have,
great. Yep, I agree.
I think Searchie even has, like, I don't know what they're called, build it. They walk you through, and you can just pause your video and do the step as they do it with you. I think they also have that. But I do know that a lot of people don't have time for the tech, right? Then the next thing you do is hire somebody good who can do it for you.
Yeah, right. Okay, so what do you have going on in your business that you'd like to tell the audience about? Anything special you have going on right now?
Yeah, well, I'm just finishing up my 7-week course. After that's going to be done, then I really want to start launching this Empathic Awakening Academy and really pushing that. So that's my main objective right now, is just to get the other course done so that this can just be pushed out and ready to go. And I'm excited that it's all actually technologically ready to go. So that's really the next thing that I have going.
And I got to tell you, when I was helping you build this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing amount of material, and it is very well done. It's very, sometimes when I like it to just play videos and listen, it's really great content you've created, and I'm really impressed with what you've done. So anybody out there, if you are, an ideal client of Tree's, definitely check it out, because she's done a beautiful job with it. It's really, really well done.
Oh, so, thank you so much.
Okay, so any closing words or anything you want to say as we start to head out?
I do want to say a couple of things. So even though it was really easy for me to do the Searchie, because I've been involved since day one and have been watching all the videos and learning as I go, it's very addicting. But I would definitely say, if you're stuck, just get help. And I know Michelle is fantastic, because that's exactly what I did, because I was like, I know how to do this. It's just going to take me time to watch all these videos. I don't have time. I'm in the middle of this course. Just hire somebody. Definitely hire Michelle to do it. Yay, plug for you. But definitely just hire, to get it out so that you can focus on whatever it is that you do best. And then the other thing I definitely want to mention is this little guy right up here. Can you see my mouse?
Yes, the Chrome extension.
Yes.
I love it too. It's like one of my favorite things. I love the Chrome extension.
Yeah, it's a game changer for not only for me recording things, and you can do screen shares, but also sometimes I just watch videos and I have a limited time to watch it, and don't tell anybody, but I just record it so that I can keep it and watch it later, because Sometimes we don't have time to watch everything now. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna record it on my Chrome. I know you can do that probably on Zoom with the screen share too, but it's just so much easier on the on the Searchie Chrome extension.
All right. Well, thank you, Tree, for taking the time to do all this. We really appreciate it. And you know, the whole thing I do with Searchie Success is just to help others grow with Searchie and to help others learn, you know, from others. Everybody was like, I just want to see what other people are doing so I can, you know, figure out what I want to do. And so just everybody taking the time to help other people learn and grow is just so helpful. And so thank you so much for taking the time to show us your incredible Searchie Hub and all the work that you've done there. And everybody out there, just get going, just get started. If you have any questions, let people like me or Tree know. We're all here for you. It's an amazing, incredible Searchie community. We're all here for one another, happy to answer questions. Just get going, okay? Have a great day, everyone. Talk soon. Thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.